Hello, my name is Joe Rotarius, and I've been the head golf professional at Oakwood Country Club in Kansas City, Missouri, and Heather Downs Country Club in Toledo, Ohio. I'd like to introduce you to my family, and then give you a short overview of my golf shop operations at Oakwood and Heather Downs. But first, let me introduce you to my family.
This is my wife Peggy, my daughter Paige, and my son Joseph Jr. Peggy was born in St. Louis and has extensive background in management, compensation design, and e-commerce. She spent over 18 years with Southwestern Bell Corporation in various departments, including training and human resources, and holds a master's degree from Washington University in St. Louis. Peggy is a stay-at-home mom and does volunteer work at our church and Paige's school. My daughter Paige is active in tennis, volleyball, basketball, swim team, and just being a kid. She attends Nativity School. Paige is beginning to exhibit an interest in golf and has allowed me to give her a few golf lessons. My son Joseph is a healthy boy and has begun to terrorize his big sister. She is in for a real treat, as we all are. Now I'd like to talk about my 29 years of experience in the golf operations business. Oakwood Country Club was established in 1881 and is a club steeped in tradition. Prior to 1914, Oakwood was known as the Progress Club in downtown Kansas City. The Progress Club moved to its present location on Grandview Road and became Oakwood Country Club. Heather Downs is also steeped in tradition, but with a very active golf membership compared to that of Oakwood. I think you will find through my description that Oakwood and Heather Downs are quality private country clubs and have many attributes that qualify each one of them as one of the best in their respective communities. Both clubs have extensive golf instructional programs for juniors as well as for all levels of players, and its golfing members enjoy active range programs. Oakwood has approximately 15,000 annual rounds of golf played on its 18-hole private course. Heather Downs supports a more active golf membership that plays 32,000 rounds of golf annually. Both of the golf shops grossed approximately $180,000 for their relatively short golf seasons. The professional image that the golf staff projects is of high importance. For special tournaments and on weekends, the staff wear sport coats and ties. We want the membership to know that we consider ourselves professionals and we are not only there to service their needs, but we would also like them to feel relaxed and at home. When you and your guests leave our golf shop, we want you to feel as if you left a friend and that you had a great time. The idea is to get the members and their guests wanting to come back whenever possible.
By far, the most critical aspect of any golf shop operation is servicing the club's membership. My motto is, the answer is yes. Now what is the question?
The tournament program and outing program at Oakwood were not as extensive as those of Heather Downs. This was the wish of the members. However, the membership was provided with a full complement of events. 50 events and/or tournaments at Oakwood were enjoyed by the somewhat active men's, women's, and junior members. Heather Downs, because of all their activity, had an excess of 125 events and/or tournaments. A very important part of executing any golf tournament is its preparation and organization. Coordination with the tournament committee and open lines of communication provides a foundation for a successful golf event. Also included in a smooth running event are the effective execution of the small things: scorecards, score sheets, carts in perfect order, and cart signs with the players' names, starting holes, and tee times. For member guest events, photographs of groups are a nice touch to ensure that a memorable time was had by all. Member guest tournaments are the showcased events at traditional country clubs. For example, the Knickerbocker at Oakwood is an annual gala weekend for the members and their guests. This event requires long-term planning, coordination with the member guest tournament committee, clubhouse staff, and the course superintendent. The result was that members were left with a sense of pride in their country club and its operations. Another example of an event which requires extensive coordination was the hosting of the Marsh Kansas City Golf Classic. This is a national junior golf event conducted by the American Junior Golf Association, the AJGA. 110 young men and women from around the country participated in this premier 4-day event. The teaching requirements at Oakwood Country Club were not only for beginners, but also for the juniors and the advanced players, and were very demanding. Both clubs produced some of the state's best junior golfers. When conducting lessons, clinics, and junior camps, We used everything from stop-action video to teaching devices and drills. We also used the Mizuno and Titleist fitting systems to fit the golf club to the swing, not necessarily the swing to the golf club. The improved results came much quicker. This enabled us to help the high handicap golfer or the club champion. The season started with free clinics for both men and women, and throughout the summer we held junior clinics. For the better golfer, a more intense junior camp was available. We had a junior golf tournament and play day on Fridays, and at the end of the season we held a junior awards banquet. This was to acknowledge those who participated in all the junior functions throughout the course of the season. Merchandising is another area of importance. Merchandise turnover is crucial. It is my belief that the golf shop should start with fresh merchandise every spring. This means that during the slow months there is very little merchandise, and during the peak months the golf shop should be fully stocked. This ensures the profitability and viability of merchandising. In order to project the positive image for the pro shop, neatness is of great importance. No one wants to shop in an unorganized store, especially looking through items that are in disarray. Most customers like to shop in neat areas because it is easy to find what they are looking for. The apparel at Oakwood and Heather Downs Country Club was of high quality and fashionable. We used tracking numbers to determine beginning and ending merchandise inventories during the year. Point-of-sale software was employed to track and record sales volume, profit margins, inventory, and member charges. Continuing a little further on the importance of organization and neatness, here are a few illustrations of the standards that I expect in various areas of the golf operation. Office, club storage, pro shop, and the entrance. The general management of the golf shop operation is very important. Oakwood with 15,000 rounds and Heather Downs with 32,000 rounds of golf played require effective leadership, management, and administrative skills. Managing to a budget and record keeping are vital to any organization. Records are kept and monitored on a regular basis. We keep track of the number of golfers played by day, by month, and by year. We keep track of cart fees and green fees. We keep track of weekly 18-hole and 9-hole ladies events, men's tournaments, outings, and all junior events.
Anyone that is hired will be held to the same professional standards that I hold myself to. Punctuality, a neat appearance, and manners will all be required. Then, scheduling of the appropriate staff, training, and imparting the high standards of the club are all part of the daily administration. Managing all this at an optimum within budget constraints creates a challenge for any golf professional. I'm proud to say that excellent service has been provided to the memberships at or below budget.
A program to play golf with the membership, whether in Pro-Am tournaments or the Rotarius Cup at the club, is a great way for the club professional to get to know the members. It builds a strong bond between club members and their golf professional staff. His personality and his ability to work with committees, staff, and membership is very important, namely the general manager, the course superintendent, and other club employees. As you can see by my resume, my playing skills are of high caliber, and being a good player is of high importance, since advanced players are more apt to be comfortable taking golf lessons from a skilled golf professional. Also, the golf professional is an extension of the club where he is employed. He is expected to project a positive image of the club through external dealings in the community, in Pro-Am golf events, as well as other social settings.
A group of local PGA professionals got together to teach kids the game of golf. Kids involved with Special Olympics.
Very good. Very good.
Even if the ball goes a little bit, it's important to them. And geez, I don't know if you can explain how that makes you feel.
I hope you have enjoyed viewing this video on my management of the Oakwood Country Club and the Heather Downs Country Club golf operations, and can perceive the pride with which I have described their success. Thank you.